Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to do Keto Diet for Beginners, a day in the life of DIL, coming up next. Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to do Keto Diet for Beginners, day in the life of a DIL, of if you are just starting the ketogenic diet and trying to figure out what does the keto diet look like in a given day of what should I eat, what should I do, I'm going to show you today. I'm going to take you through one of my keto diet weight loss days. I've lost 83 pounds through keto, through intermittent fasting. Here's my before and after. And today I'll just show you everything that I'm eating off of my keto macros. If you like this video, smash that like button. Make sure you click subscribe. And I give away a free keto diet meal plan every Weight Loss Wednesday. It's in the description link below. My gift to you so we can be encouraging together on this weight loss journey. If I can do this, friends, coming from an eating disorder background and tons of like unhealthy food issues, you can do it too. Now let's dive in. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready for coffee. Please bring it on. This mama is a thirsty mama. Okay, so I just brewed up some of my Starbucks coffee. I just used this. I coupon for this, by the way. You can get it cheaper on Amazon though. Brewed it up, put it in here. I wanted to do my pumpkin spice latte. Is it too soon? Too soon? I don't think so. So I have some of this pumpkin spice creamer. It's simply coconut oil, grass-fed ghee, MCT oil. I'm going to use this at 0 carbs, 0 sugar. I'm going to put it in here, and I use this $6 frother. I'll link it down in the description link below to make it frothy. Look, and I get to have my my PSL, my pumpkin spice latte. And if you want this too, I do have a 20% off code. I will put in the description link below. Ignore my real life here in the sink. Sparkle hat, sparkle mug. It's going to be a good day. And pumpkin spice latte. I'm excited. I'm excited. If you do intermittent fasting, I know many of you do. If you're just starting the keto diet, maybe not. But this does have organic stevia slightly as the last ingredient in it. So be mindful that would stop your fasting. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look, I get to be part of fall with my pumpkin spice latte and a sparkle mug. Like sparkle mugs make me happy, as do PSLs, the pumpkin spice latte. Cheers, friends. I'm so pumped. I am so pumped. I love pumpkin spice lattes. And Omega Creamer has just released their pumpkin spice MCT oil, coconut oil. I'm super, super stoked. I have it in the description link below. This video is not sponsored by them, but I was stoked because I love fall. Every year my family goes to get pumpkin spice lattes, and I always kind of feel left out, like, oh man, that has too much carbs, too much sugar. It's like 50, 60, 70, like it's a huge amount of carbs, a huge amount of sugar that I'm not willing to invest on my keto weight loss journey into that. So for my pumpkin spice latte, I'm using the Omega Creamer. If you want that and the frother I use to make my cool pumpkin spice latte, my PSL, it's in the description link. So next we get our grass-fed meat through a monthly CSA, a meat CSA. We live near grass farms, like literally there's cows right over there from where I live in rural Virginia. So if you are in the Shenandoah Valley or Northern Virginia area, I have a great grass-fed farmer that I've been to their farm. I've seen the conditions in which the animals live in. I will put that in the description link below for Skyview acres. But I wanted to grill up and do some keto meal prep of grilling extra. And that's one of my keto hacks for being a keto diet beginner is make extra, make your one keto dinner, your keto lunch, and then make extra for the following day's keto lunch or keto dinner to prevent like cooking. So let me show you what I cooked. It was so good. I love the meat that I had. Those 1-minute steaks, I wish I had like 20 more. They were so good, so easy. And literally I wrapped it. I made a wrap out of the iceberg lettuce. So some of y'all are gonna ask, how do you calculate how many macros as a keto diet beginner? I have a macros link for you to figure out your personal fat and your personal protein grams for each day. Because my fat and protein grams, I'm almost 6 feet tall. I'm a tall drink of water, will probably be very different as a woman versus say like a shorter woman or a man or whatever. So I will put that in the description link below so you can figure out your macros. In terms of tracking, you can use Carb Manager Premium. I'm not sponsored by them, but it's a paid service where they calculate net carbs. If you want to track just carbs, MyFitnessPal is a free resource also that you can use to track your regular carb grams and your fat grams and your protein grams, the 3 macros, fat, carbs, and protein per day on the ketogenic diet. So we grilled out for our keto lunch, we grilled out extra steaks, hamburgers, and then I wanted to make skewers of a low carb vegetable in some avocado oil. I wanted the avocado oil because keto, after all, is high fat, moderate protein, low carb, and that hitting my high fat macros sometimes can be challenging. So if you're having that challenge, drizzle a little of olive oil, a premium olive oil that's not canola oil because that's inflammatory, but an olive oil, 100% olive oil or avocado oil makes it taste so good. And then you can put some spices like some basil or Italian seasoning or a little bit of pink salt even to get up some extra electrolytes. I found on the keto diet, I love pink salt, but more importantly that I've used with intermittent fasting and keto is Maldon salt. I will put this in the description link below. They're little flakes. It's awesome for cooking. I use this more of an intermittent fasting tool, but for keto diet for beginners, you're gonna need something to help. And for me, if I get a sweet taste in my mouth, this changes it. The flakiness of it's different than like a pink salt granular. I know it sounds kind of weird talking about flakes, but these are pretty good. I love them. I used this for over a year and it's a UK brand that's really, really good. So the next thing I like to do, when I test my blood, is I test my blood ketones. If you are a keto diet beginners, don't use pee strips. They don't work after a day or two, a couple of days. Really, blood glucose is the best thing to monitor it with. So yeah, get your blood glucose. So get your blood glucose. You just simply prick your blood, put the little strip in, bada bing, bada boom. I have a video, I'll link it down below how you do this. And I like to keep track to see where my ketone levels are and my blood glucose. If something's spiking it, then I don't have that food again, or I limit it, because our bodies all react differently. Like my body's different than yours, right? And so thine own self be true of I test my blood to make sure that I'm on track with my keto weight loss. So after we had that awesome keto lunch, I wanted to go pick some tomatoes at it's local in the Shenandoah Valley, Heartland Orchards. They offered on Facebook free tomatoes. So we're gonna go attempt to pick tomatoes. They said that they're all picked out, so we'll see, but I love going to Heartland Orchards. They have awesome, awesome food. There's kind of the big graphic view. We're gonna get our exercise in and get our body movement in. Put in the comments, how are you moving today?
Not these ones. Not these. The white and the green one.
So I wanted to go pick some tomatoes. They were free on Facebook. Heartland Orchards, a local farmer, was offering them for free. So I went to go get some free tomatoes, but they didn't have any left. So they graciously gave us some. I used those. Tomatoes are a higher carb vegetable, as is iceberg lettuce. I would encourage spinach instead because of higher potassium. We need that for our electrolytes on the ketogenic diet. Look, and there's applesauce. Our dog's walking by. So you need the potassium, you need magnesium on the ketogenic diet. So I would encourage you to have romaine lettuce or to have spinach instead. Have you signed up for my free weekly keto diet meal plan? It's in the description link below. I showed last week what I'm eating this week in this video, so you get the sneak peek. Now let me show you what I had for my keto dinner. Iceberg lettuce to wrap my sandwich, like to wrap it in. It was really important to me for some reason. So we had the tomatoes that we freshly picked. I wrapped it with bacon, and I had some blue cheese and mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, the best 2 mayonnaise, and I will put them in the description link below. The best 3. 1 is make your own. 2 is primal mayonnaise, or 3 is chosen mayonnaise. I use Duke's mayonnaise, which has no sugar, but it does have soybean oil, which is inflammatory. I know I'm making that conscious choice, but as a beginner, be mindful of soybean oil. It will cause puffery, inflammation, can stall your weight loss if you're having too much. I love mayonnaise. I'm a Southern girl. Well, partially from Northern Virginia, but I love mayonnaise, but making sure you're having probably the better 3 choices would be chosen mayonnaise, primal mayonnaise, or make your own. I like Duke's because I like the taste of it, but I know that I'm having the creepy carb, not the creepy carb, but the inflammation from having the soybean oil in it. So we had those, and that was amazing. It was so stinking good. For my keto dinner, we did have BLTs from the freshly picked tomatoes that we got. They were so stinking good, and I felt really full going to bed. That's one thing about being a keto beginner, is I get full easier because of high fat. Again, keto is high fat, moderate protein, low carb. Because of the high fat, I get full. And hallelujah, I get full. I used to not feel that as a Weight Watchers flunky, a Jenny Craig flunky. Like I flunked every single diet known to man. Ketogenic diet is the only thing that's helped me get the weight loss off and stop anxiety. Not stop, but massively decrease it, and massively decrease depression because of the inflammation. Like there's lack of it. It's anti-inflammatory. So anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, smash that like button. Make sure you click subscribe and sign up for my free Weight Loss Wednesday keto diet meal plan, my gift for you for the ketogenic diet. Bye guys, make it a powerful day. Go pick them. So I was like, yeah, that's our security dog. He's ride or die.